afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4 on this Wednesday. Brady Mallory in for Susan, who's on vacation. Good to see you.
You too. We've made it to Wednesday, which is practically Friday.
Well, it is your Friday.
It is, so I'm happy today.
Heading home after today.
Heading home to see the family.
Good for you.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at what's happening on this Wednesday. Topping our news, a scary situation for shoppers this afternoon in Madison. We're live on the west side where at least 2 people were hurt in a shooting.
Plus, protection in a pill form. What you need to know about the newest FDA-authorized drug to fight the pandemic. And treatment via TV. It's reality here in Wisconsin, and it's helping rural hospitals stay afloat and keep patients alive. But first, before breaking news this afternoon, 2 people were shot in a parking lot on Madison's west side. It happened in front of the Home Depot store off Verona Road, and that's where we find our Tahalil Mohadeen. She's there right now. Tahalil?
This happened just after 1 p.m. The call for help came from this BP gas station right here. But as you said, the shooting itself happened across the street at the Home Depot off Verona Road. Now, Madison police believe at least 3 people who were involved knew each other. They're working to find out if it was a targeted shooting. Given the time of year and the time of day, it was a frightening thing.
You're in the middle of the holiday rush, people out Christmas shopping, and you have yellow crime scene tape up in a very packed parking lot right now because that's where the shooting happened. It was a very public location.
We know at least one of the 2 people taken to the hospital were shot. Police couldn't say what injuries the other person had. Right now, no one is in custody, and police don't have any suspects. They're still working on talking to witnesses. MPD does not believe that there is a current threat to the public, and they say that they are still investigating.
All right, Hill, thank you. Let's take a look outside on this couple of days before Christmas. Kind of cloudy, kind of cool.
It looks like October out there. Like, look at that haunting tree right now.
And it's not looking white this year, that's for sure. Dana's in the backyard. A brown Christmas.
Yeah, that was a very jolly video, guys. At least get some lights.
Some spooky music.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
What month is it? All right, so it is a little cold outside. It definitely feels like December. But would it be nice, again, if we had just a little snow on the ground, not enough to impede any travel, but enough to perhaps make it look a little more like the Christmas season. A really nice sunset for us. Our daylight hours getting longer now. 24 currently in Madison with our breeze coming from the southwest in the single digits. 28 in Janesville and in Mineral Point, so just a little bit below average and a bit cooler than where we're at this time yesterday for most of southern Wisconsin. Our breeze now coming in from the south, and as we look ahead to the next few days, we're moving in a milder direction for Thursday and heading into Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Cloudy skies overnight for Christmas Eve. Right now we're looking at some rain showers and possibly some light snow mixed in for the weekend. Maybe a little bit on Christmas Day, maybe more of it on Sunday, but we'll look at that in just a little bit. Right now westbound on the Beltline, no delays really, but eastbound, some slowdown spots stretching through Fish Hatchery Road and the John Nolan exit. Things get a little better once you get closer to Monona. Downtown Janesville, no delays this evening, and the interstate north and southbound looks good through Rock County. From the Beltline to Janesville, 26 minutes, 17 minutes to get from Middleton to Sauk City. And downtown to Sun Prairie, a little longer than usual, about a 24-minute drive this evening. Again, we'll take a closer look at your Christmas Day forecast in just a few.
All right, we'll see you then, Dana. Thank you. Wisconsin has now recorded its first death of a child under the age of 10 from COVID-19. Few details are immediately available, but Children's Wisconsin said the death was reported in the past week. It was not clear where in the state the death happened. 6 deaths have been reported among Wisconsinites between the ages of 10 and 19, according to the state's Department of Health Services.
A new tool in the fight against COVID-19 has been given the green light by the FDA. Pfizer's oral pill has been granted emergency use authorization, and studies show it's nearly 90% effective against severe illness and death. It comes as demand for both COVID testing and vaccinations have surged heading into the holidays. Deborah Alferone reports from Washington.
Pfizer's COVID-19 antiviral pill is the first oral treatment to be granted emergency use authorization from the Food and Drug Administration.
Production takes about 6 to 8 months. So supply of this product will ramp up over the next several months.
The Biden administration says it will purchase 10 million doses of the pill. It'll be available with a prescription for high-risk COVID patients 12 and older.
We will have 265,000 treatment courses of Pfizer available in January.
Federal health officials warn it is not a substitute for the vaccine.
Please get vaccinated. get boosted, wear a mask in public indoor settings, and take a COVID-19 test before gathering with others.
As we get closer to Christmas, demand for testing is surging. Lines like this one here at this Washington, D.C. testing site are long, and lines like this can be seen all over the country.
We are expanding our testing capacity.
Washington, D.C. is one of the latest cities to require vaccines for people 12 and older at indoor venues. The demand for vaccinations and booster shots has also caused long wait times heading into the holiday weekend.
I'm getting my COVID shot, second one.
Meanwhile, the Biden administration is extending its pandemic-related pause on federal student loan payments until May 1st. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Washington.
The White House says President Biden's latest COVID-19 test came back negative days after he spent 30 minutes on Air Force One with an aide who later tested positive. UW Health is taking virtual to another level in the fight against the pandemic.
As in virtual intensive care units. Eric Franke has more on how it's helping hospitals manage large number of patients. Eric.
Well, Mark and Brady, think of it as UW Health Central Command to monitor patients in intensive care units at other sites that maybe don't have much ICU space or expertise. It basically works with doctors and nurses using this large bank of computer monitors that display medical information on patients from their partner hospitals, information that is updated in real time. A live video feed allows doctors to monitor patients and be alerted the moment anything goes wrong. It's been particularly helpful in smaller rural hospitals.
Being able to partner with UW, with the intensivists, with the ICU nurses has helped build the skill sets of our patient or of our caregivers here, of our staff. So we've been able to be more competent in that higher level care.
There's always somebody physically at all of our sites to take care of patients 24/7, but this way in a small town, physicians are able to get some more rest and our physicians can kind of take over.
Now, it also helps patients stay closer to their homes, and overall it's helped care for about 1,300 COVID-19 ICU patients since the beginning of the pandemic, and it's particularly helpful right now as the numbers continue to surge. They tell us 25% of all COVID-19 ICU admissions have come in the past 6 weeks. Mark, Brady.
Eric, thank you. UW students have a chance to help struggling hospitals and get paid for it. UW System President Tommy Thompson announced a new incentive program today, which would give students $500 in tuition credit for working in hospitals and other healthcare settings.
They see it as an opportunity to expand their education, hands-on preparation, hands-on experience, and above all, the nursing teams say, God, can we keep going? We like it. It works out for us, and the students are turning out to be better nurses as a result of that, I'm sure, because of the...
Thompson said about 1,000 students will be eligible for the incentive. The Department of Health Services will give $500,000 to fund the program.
President Biden called on his supply chain task force to discuss progress being made in working through the number of cargo containers stuck in our nation's ports.
At the Port of Long Beach since mid-October, the dwell times for those containers has dropped from 12 days to 5 days. That's 140% improvement. And in Los Angeles, from 9 days to 4 days, 125% improvement.
The Biden administration is announcing $230 million in grant money for ports to upgrade their infrastructure. But despite whatever progress the ports have made in clearing out the docks, a report from a digital freight forwarding company says the backlog on the West Coast is still so severe that it's actually faster for companies to ship their cargo from Asia to ports in New York and New Jersey rather than Long Beach and LA.
Well, and Live at 4 continues. We'll meet another recipient of an Amy Award.
Well, this time it's the Free Thinker Award. We'll learn more about the winner when Live at 4 continues.
Come celebrate home for the holidays at Ashley Home Store. Get our very best winter home styles at savings of up to 53% off. Plus, no interest financing for 5 years. Millions of dollars worth of product in stock and ready to be delivered. Only at Ashley Home Store.
With a Ford F-150 and an available Pro Power onboard generator, you're not just ready, you're holiday ready. Get a Ford F-150 with 0 for 60 and 500 retail bonus cash, plus complimentary maintenance when you sign up for Ford Pass Rewards. See your Ford dealer today.
Your heart is at the heart of everything you do. And if you have heart failure, entrust your heart to Entresto. It's the #1 heart failure brand prescribed by cardiologists. Entresto is proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital. Heart failure can change the structure of your heart, so it may not work as well. Entresto helps improve your heart's ability to pump blood to the body. And with a healthier heart, there's no telling where life may take you. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto for heart failure. Entrust your heart to Entresto.
Yeah. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm coming through. It's Big Snoop Dogg with the red, white, and blue. Yes, indeed. You know we don't fake. Globetrotters coming with the Harlem Shake. We get to it and do it. Get things right. Shooting them hoops and making baskets all right.
Don't miss the Globetrotters in Madison on January 2nd. Go to harlemglobetrotters.com.
Embrace winter with a cabin getaway. Madison Magazine takes you on a tour of amazing Wisconsin rentals. From rustic to whimsical, high-end to historic, your snowy escape awaits. Check out Madison Magazine online and on newsstands now. Madison Magazine makes holiday gift-giving easy this season. Get 50% off 1- and 2-year subscriptions. Go to store.madisonmagazine.com. Enter promo code WINTER2021 and give the gift of Madison Magazine.
Come celebrate home for the holidays at Ashley Home Store. Get our very best winter home styles at savings of up to 53% off. Plus, no interest financing for 5 years. Millions of dollars worth of product in stock and ready to be delivered. Only at Ashley Home Store.
Welcome back. We know that the most wonderful time of the year can also lead to a lot of stress.
Yeah, isn't that right? A new survey finds the unrealistic expectations for the holidays are stressing out both the parents and the kids. That poll by CS Mott Children's Hospital finds parents are worried their holiday stress may be taking away from the holiday joy. The poll shows nearly a third of parents are stressed during the holidays by all the extra shopping, balancing finances, and especially keeping their families healthy. Moms are twice as likely as dads to experience high stress. And 1 in 5 parents believe their stress negatively affects their kids during the holiday season. Sarah Clark is the poll co-director.
I think in some families, we're trying to make up for some things missed over the last year or year and a half. And I don't really think that's the approach that is going to be most helpful.
Experts say to make the season brighter, keep your favorite traditions alive. But think about the activities that you can cut or minimize.
A 13-acre pharmaceutical campus is set to bring 250 new jobs to Verona. Arrowhead Pharmaceutical says it plans to build a 140,000 square foot drug manufacturing facility, along with a 115,000 square foot laboratory and office space in the technology park on the city's southeast side. Arrowhead plans to invest between $200 million and $250 million into the project and will break ground next year. Stocks posted back-to-back gains on Wall Street. The Dow Industrials added 261 points, closing at 35,753. The Nasdaq gained 180 points. The S&P 500 was up 47. Well, we continue our look today at the Madison women who have been named winners of the first annual Amy's.
An award given to those who embody the work and spirit of entrepreneur Amy Gannon, who died in a helicopter crash 2 years ago. Today's Amy's winner is the free thinker. Tanya Ibarra is a leader in diversity and inclusion initiatives in Madison at the many organizations where she has served.
She's the founding member of the Latino Professionals Association of Greater Madison and the CEO of Step Up Equity Matters. Tanya's mission is to break down barriers to access opportunities and to help young businesses navigate uncharted territories.
And as Susan Simon shows us, it was a journey that started with her own.
We met Tanya Ibarra at the Foundation for Black Women's Wellness in Madison, one of the many organizations in which she serves.
As a person who came to the States as a grown person, right, I came to college, I was very much oblivious of the challenges of inequities here in the U.S.
Tanya was a student in South America when she won a scholarship to attend college in the U.S. Her experience arriving at Clark University in Dubuque set the stage for her future career as a change maker for diversity and inclusion, a career that Amy helped her create.
So I knew Amy, and I was really sad when she passed. Whew. And we had made plans to work together. It was the year that I decided to start my own business, and she was gonna mentor me to be a mentor for the young. It truly was kind of like a missed opportunity when, you know, that happened. And so it was really validating that, whew, that I still went through the entrepreneurial journey these last 2 years, but I wish it was there. We can still do this work in her name, because she was a believer in the possibilities, and she helped people build their dreams, and she believed in everybody's dreams.
The work and the dream for Tanya started early on.
I grew up in Ecuador. I was born in this little town of like 100 people up in the mountains of Ecuador. There's not a lot of technology and so that was my childhood, and then my parents moved to a bigger city so that I can have a better education.
Did you always feel like all opportunities were available to you?
I didn't ever feel like it was going to be a struggle. Outside of the U.S., sometimes most people idealize America as this perfect place, like the American dream and all of these things.
It was Amy who helped Tanya recognize she could do the most good by leaving the corporate world to start her entrepreneurial journey. The person who nominated you wrote, "She is a persistent mentor, the voice of clarity and honesty in hard conversations." How do you think we're doing with that as a community now?
We have a very long way to go. So, like, from an equity point of view, pay equity for women of color hasn't changed in 50 years. So sometimes when I feel like I can have a very bold conversation with an organizational leader, and they say, "What can we do for you?" I was like, just do a pay equity study and like make everybody, because you can change women of color life by just fixing the pay equity.
For women who want to get into the entrepreneurial space, want a seat at the table, want to make a difference, and for all the challenges you described are struggling to get there, what would you tell them?
It's not you, it's the system. Just keep doing what they're doing, and that eventually, hopefully, somebody in the system is going to do something different for them. And I think that's my experience. That's what Amy did for me. Embrace your gifts and do what you're doing, and do not internalize the craziness of the messages that you get, because it's not them.
Free thinker. Tanya's family still lives in Ecuador, and she takes her 2 daughters as often as she can. Amy Gannon taught Tanya the phrase popcorn brain, where ideas come rapidly, and Tanya admits she may not have an off switch. By all appearances, Tanya is just getting started.
I like that expression.
Yeah.
Well, Tanya and the other Amy winners will be showcased in a News 3 special presentation hosted by Susan, Reaching Higher, the Amy's, and that's on Christmas Day at 6 p.m.
Great way to spend the holiday. Well, does it seem like Madison has an unusually high number of great chefs and restaurants for a city our size?
I would say so. Well, that's because it does. We'll find out how that happened and the great chefs that made it that way, coming up after Dana's First Warn forecast.
up your home with appliance and storage upgrades at Menards. Check out the largest in-stock selection of appliances from top brands like Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Criterion for energy-saving upgrades. Whether it's extra storage or elevating your living space, Dakota's great selection of square-edge shelving offers beautiful storage solutions. Save big money on storage and appliance upgrades at Menards. Give the perfect gift this season with a Menards gift card today.
In a recent clinical study, patients using Salonpas patch reported reductions in pain severity, using less or a lot less oral pain medicines, and improved quality of life. That's why we recommend Salonpas. It's good medicine.
Chevy is taking people lots of places this holiday.
We're going swimming.
We're going to find the perfect treat.
We're going to Nana.
Let your Chevy dealer take you there with Chevy Red Tags, where the price you see is the price you pay.
Happy holidays from Chevy.
Find new places, find new roads. Or find your Red Tag and you may qualify for $500 bonus cash on all Silverado Crew Cab pickups. That's on top of most other offers. New models are arriving weekly. Secure yours today. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm coming through. It's Big Snoop Dogg with the red, white, and blue. Yes, indeed. You know we don't fake. Globetrotters coming with the Harlem Shake. We get to it and do it. Get things right. Shooting them hoops and making baskets all right.
Don't miss the Globetrotters in Madison on January 2nd. Go to harlemglobetrotters.com.
How do you use your energy? Celebrating the people you love? Mixing up smiles? Making each day brighter than the last? At Alliant Energy, we bring more clean, renewable energy to our customers every single day to power what matters to you. Because even during the most powerful moments in our lives, we're not thinking about power. We're thinking about each other. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
Last Friday, you helped make our tornado relief telethon a success. You donated over $75,000 to our neighbors to the south. From the bottom of my heart, the American Red Cross, and from all of us here at News 3 Now, we say thank you.
Happy holidays from our Dwellings family to yours.
Happy holidays.
Well, take a look at this. Ugly holiday sweaters aren't just for humans anymore. Dogs and their owners showed up at the Forgotten Star Brewery in suburban Minneapolis for the Ugly Sweater Dog Contest. The pups all donned their ugliest sweaters, but still looking cute doing it. Prizes were given out for the best and worst outfits, and the dogs even got a chance to see Santa. It was all done for a good cause to support a local animal rescue, the Rescue Pack.
Dana's very into this.
Dana?
I love this idea.
Does Penny?
They have bandanas. They don't have sweaters, but they have cute
might
bandanas.
need some sweaters
They might need
now.
some cute sweaters. I think that's what comes next.
We have Santa outfits for them.
Okay, so Santa and my girls will be the elves. Good. Good
there we
review
go.
for the boys.
We have a second take a look at this. I don't know how we can top that first one, but it may look like northern Wisconsin, but this cross-country trail is really in Middleton.
Yes,
Well,
this is so cool. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Why don't you read it?
Dana.
All right, so the facility is at Central Cross Country Outdoor Recreation and Sports Center on Schwartz Road. It was made possible through a land donation by Dan and Natalie Erdman, along with a $1.2 million contribution from different individuals and businesses and grants.
Very cool.
Very, very cool. I drive by this on my way in. I'm very excited to go test it out, but it is a large cross-country center. You can see all the snow machines.
And it's cold enough to make snow.
Now it is, finally, yes, thankfully, to have a little bit of snow on the ground. I think it's so exciting.
Cross-country, yeah, that's...
This is your day. This was your segment.
I know. I'm
Dressing
good
up
now.
the dogs, cross-country skiing. But not a white Christmas.
But not a white Christmas for us.
A real white Christmas.
Not right.
An artificial.
Correct. If you have a snow gun, you might be able to do something in your own backyard. But right now, it doesn't look like we're going to have anything piling up on the ground for us for Saturday. We'll take a closer look at your full 10-day right after the break.
Hey, Lexus, play holiday music.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
Guys,
If you're suffering from erectile dysfunction, Peak Performance for Men has a natural solution that can help you today. That's right. Stop wasting money on pills and inferior technology that hurts and just masks your ED. Fix it for good. The best part? Our ED treatment is non-invasive, painless, and you can get back to your natural functionability after just a few short in-office sessions. Call us today and mention this ad, and your initial consultation is free. We are Madison's trusted specialist and only national erectile dysfunction provider. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
RHD Plumbing presents their Titletown Winter Getaway Contest. Win a 2-night stay in Green Bay's Titletown, including food, drink, and entertainment gift cards. Visit the contest page on channel3000.com and enter today.
Another injury claim.
Another denial.
What's the status of that car accident?
Denied it this morning.
Good. Not a fan of paying high medical bills.
Our doctor totally came through.
Good. Let's make sure we do the same thing on the next one.
Denying. It's what we do.
They called the law offices of Huppy and Abraham.
Should we settle this one?
Call Huppy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
You know what I'm gonna miss most about space?
What's that?
How easy it is to keep up my saving habit. There's nothing to buy up here.
We're making it easier to save on Earth, too. When you open a savings builder account at BMO Harris, you can get a cash reward for every month you save.
Anything to help launch my savings?
Sure. When you open a checking account, we'll give you $200 to kickstart your savings progress.
$200 and a monthly savings reward.
It's a way to save that won't weigh you down. It's a little space humor.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
iMart Express is the only place where you can count on same-day service. Thanks to our local labs, shop our huge selection and get quality glasses at a price you'll love. And see better today. Right glasses, right price, right now.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Cloudy sky building in for us right now, and that's how it's going to stay overnight. And as we look ahead to tomorrow, cloudy skies expected for us for Thursday, and that might bring along a small chance for some flurries, mainly north of the Dells. Again, that's really been the story for the last few days. The flurry chances just staying out of our area. Looking ahead to Thursday leading into Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, it's going to be good travel weather for us. Just not very Christmassy outside as far as any sort of snow coming down. That small chance for flurries again, mainly north of the Dells for Thursday. Otherwise, a mostly cloudy sky expected. High temperatures will be close to 40 for us in the afternoon. So pretty mild outside for Thursday. The same story goes for us on Friday. Friday, we're going to see that cloud coverage and then temperatures close to 40 in the afternoon. Really expecting Friday to be a little more of a rainy day. We'll have some scattered shower chances through the afternoon and early evening, and that comes along with the mild temperatures. So it is just rain for us on Friday. This comes to an end in the evening, leading into what should be an overall pretty quiet Christmas Day. There's a small chance possibly for some light rain or snow showers. The better chance for snow well to the north, better chance for rain down to the south, but that system could bring some lighter snowfall again in north of the Dells really for us for Christmas Day. For this time of year, temperature-wise, we're staying fairly close to average. Our precip chances next week starting to trend up a little bit more. A few opportunities to see some light flurries or light snowfall as we look ahead to the end of December and into January. Temperature-wise, pretty seasonable for us again for the end of the month, for the end of the year. Looking ahead to the start of next year, a little cooler trend shifting in or building in that longer range outlook. Our 8 to 14 day outlook brings the likelihood of some cooler temperatures, especially for the western half of the country, and warmer air settling down into the southeast. For tomorrow, highs will be in the low 40s, mostly cloudy skies expected, certainly milder outside. There's that that small chance for flurries early in the day, and then our next chance for the moisture building back in will be for Friday, when we have those shower chances coming through for us on Friday. Breezy outside also on Friday. The weekend comes along with a few opportunities to see some light rain or snow showers coming through for both Saturday and Sunday. But as you just saw with Saturday for Christmas Day, it really doesn't look like we're going to have much of a chance to see any accumulation out of that event. A lot of it's trending either north or south for any sort of moisture. We are expecting that light snow chance to build back in for the start of next week, and temperature-wise stay cool outside, chilly for us. Looking ahead to the end of next week. Christmas Eve is on Friday, and then we look ahead to New Year's Eve the next Friday. Oh, it looks like my little Santa's not in the right spot. He should be one day over.
Well, he comes at midnight.
He comes at midnight on Friday, not on Saturday.
No.
I'll scooch him over later.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's looking forward to the weekend when he's done. He's having some beverages, enjoying life.
I'll get him scooched over in a second.
I guess the best news is it's good travel weather.
Good travel weather, exactly.
Thanks.
So you're welcome. It would be nice to have a little snow on the ground, but at this point, it wouldn't be great to have anything coming through on Friday or early Saturday when a lot of folks will be out.
All right, move Santa over, and we'll see you later. Thank you. Well, Madison's food scene is a vibrant one, especially in the past few decades, with outstanding chefs preparing memorable meals at some of the finest restaurants in the Midwest.
A new book just out this week chronicles how and why the capital city became the focus for so many good restaurants. Madison chefs' stories of food, farms, and people.
And the author of the book is joining us now, Lindsay Christians, who's the food editor and arts writer for the Cap Times. Lindsay, good to see you.
Thank you so much.
So how did this start? What are the roots of this current food scene here in Madison?
You know, that's a great question. I think it's really connected to the Dane County Farmers Market, which has been around, I think, for over 50 years, and it's still the largest producer-only farmers market in the country. And a lot of the chefs that I talked to for this book, it's a series of these 9 profiles, really rely on that farmers market and getting these amazing ingredients from the farms in this area.
Interesting.
Well, and then some of the chefs, you know, we have people like Odessa Piper and Tori Miller. Right there, Tori Miller. Why is Madison such, a hub for, these chefs to come? What is the attraction?
So I think we're close enough to Chicago to have kind of a connection with it, but it's more livable here in Madison for a lot of these chefs. You're going to be able to find a space, you're going to be able to find investors, you're going to be able to find the things that you really need to make your creative ideas come alive. All of the chefs that I spoke with for this book were people who are doing really creative, innovative, cool things with cuisine, beyond brats and cheese curds, which are great. But I wanted to kind of trace where that creativity and innovation was coming, and really it's accessible in a lot of ways. And Madison has the big university here. We have the Capitol here. We have something that one writer I spoke with called rooted cosmopolitanism, which I really liked.
And you had there's a big pool to choose from for these, like Tammy Lax. Tell us about her.
Oh my gosh, she's amazing. So she started her restaurant now more than 20 years ago, Harvest on the Square, and then 5 years after that she opened the Old Fashioned, which is, I know, a favorite for a lot of folks. She trained at L'Etoile, and she really wanted to do something of her own, but she has these amazing deep roots in northern Wisconsin on her family's land, where she learned to forage when she was young, and she still will forage things for the restaurant. So one of the times we went out with her, our photographer Chris Hines, who worked on this book with me, went out and was foraging for mushrooms in the forest with Tammy, I think out past Middleton, and while she was out, she got a phone call for a reservation at Harvest. So she's doing everything at the same time.
I think that's really cool about the book. You talk about these people, and then you answer questions about, like, why is the sauce at Salvatore's on top, or how did Morris develop that ramen flavor? And so it sounds like we get to know these people and their methodology and how that translates into the food.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Morris ramen was fascinating because, that's Matt Morris. He went to Japan and they learned all these things about ramen, about the different styles of ramen, and he and Francesca Hong really created a ramen that is specific to their shop. It is not something you'll find anywhere else. And there's a recipe for it in the book. I did test it. I made it. It takes many days. I recommend you just go to Morris and buy it. Although, if you get the book, you can learn to make it yourself, but just
How did the pandemic change the restaurant business and how these wonderful chefs deal with it?
Oh, yeah. They've really been through it the past couple years, as we all know. The pandemic really exacerbated some of the weaknesses in the restaurant business, honestly, because it's a system that is sort of known for having people work at low wages for long hours. They're working very hard. And so there were already issues with staff shortages before the pandemic, and those are even more. They're even more now. So you're going to see, even some of these wonderful restaurants that are in this book, they're closing earlier. They're closed for more days of the week. Those pandemic pressures are still very present for these restaurants. And I do think that we're going to start to see shorter menus, shorter hours. And I would just say, anyone watching, more empathy and just more respect for the people who are working in these restaurants as much as we can give is what's really needed.
Yeah, and support them as much as you can. Enjoy the wonderful restaurants here in this city. Lindsay, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
Great book.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you.
Perfect gift, right?
Yeah, sounds good. And now I'm hungry.
All right, see you later. Thank you. Coming up next, you won't want to miss this one, the best viral videos of 2021.
And then at 5, those brazen porch pirates are stealing boxes right in the daylight. You'll want to see those videos coming up.
Stoughton Health has 3 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. We have clinics in Oregon, Stoughton, and McFarland with extended hours to fit your schedule. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
To be a thriver with metastatic breast cancer means asking for what we want and need, and we need more time. So we want Kisqali. Women are living longer than ever before with Kisqali when taken with an aromatase inhibitor or fulvestrant in postmenopausal women with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer. Kisqali is a pill that's significantly more effective at delaying disease progression versus an aromatase inhibitor or fulvestrant alone. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including breathing problems, cough, chest pain, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, tiredness, loss of appetite, abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection, a severe or worsening rash, are or plan to become pregnant or breastfeeding. Avoid grapefruit during treatment. Ask your doctor about living longer with Kisqali.
Welcome to the lifestyles of the smart and savvy. When it comes to saving money, the Marshalls are masterful. But back in the day, that was not the case. Today, savings is what drives them. That's why they chose Consumer Cellular.
You live and learn.
They get the same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Imagine talk, text, and data starting at $20 a month. Plus, AARP members get exclusive discounts. Switch today and get $100.
It's time to spread game. The Harlem Globetrotters are coming with an all-new tour. 4 quarters of big plays, ankle-breaking moves, and ball-handling wizardry. Do they dunk? Do they dunk? See the stars rattle the rim in the all-new in-game dunk contest. This is the team everyone can cheer for. The Spread Game Tour is coming. Don't miss the Globetrotters playing in Madison on January 2nd. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com.
The acid reflux felt like just the worst burning in your throat that you can imagine. It's almost like a fire in your throat. The LISC procedure was one of the best decisions I've made. It has changed my life, and the burning is gone.
Cold winds, ice, snowy, slippery conditions. Be prepared for winter weather. Trust the News 3 Now First Warn Weather Team to give you clear, timely, and accurate info. So when severe winter weather is coming, you'll have plenty of time to plan your life, keeping you safe and ahead of the storms. Your certified most accurate team, First Warn Weather, only on News 3 Now.
2021 was a rough year. Maybe not as rough as 2020, but still rough enough. Thankfully, there was no shortage of riveting viral videos.
And time-sucking trending topics to give us welcome monotony distractions from the real world.
Jeremy Roth recaps some of the year's most captivating and infamous topics.
Where the hot mess that was 2020 left off, 2021 came stomping right in, kind of like a herd of elephants that broke free from a nature reserve and blazed a trail of mayhem across the land while millions watched with hope and bewilderment. That actually happened, by the way. The year kicked off with Bernie Mitten Mania going viral, as Senator Sanders was spotted sporting a pair of fashionable wool warmers at President Biden's inauguration. Is fashionable the right word?
Grumpy chic look.
Okay. Opinions were definitely split. Folks were either smitten by the mittens or ready to smite, as the gloves came off and the mania made the man become a meme, for better or worse. Speaking of meme-worthy...
I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
I am not a cat. What else can you say when a zany Zoom call filter makes you look like a cat? That's what happened to a Texas lawyer reportedly using his secretary's computer to attend a district court video hearing. You've got to be kidding me. The epic feline fail eventually got sorted out, and when he went viral, the lawyer didn't take it personally. 2021 was a big year for the NFT trend. You're probably like, what the world is an NFT? Non-fungible tokens became the latest cryptocurrency craze, allowing unique digital content to be verified, sold, and traded with assets of the same value, kind of like trading dollar bills. There's more to it, and you may not get it, but get this. Some NFTs sold in 2021 included Jack Dorsey's first tweet for $2.9 million and a GIF of a Pop-Tart-bodied cat leaving a rainbow trail for about 600 grand. Veterinary doctors made headlines this year by giving a tiny puppy born with upside-down paws a new leash on life. Experts say little Siggy's inverted front paws were the result of a rare congenital condition. Oklahoma State University vets used radiographic study and surgery to reorient and stabilize the paws, and now Siggy's walking tall on the road to recovery. 2021 saw a pair of viral TikTok challenges enjoy trending status before enjoying outright banishment. One was the milk crate challenge, where participants would climb a stack of rickety crates and try not to fall, emphasis on the word try. The other was called Devious Licks, which basically challenged peeps to swipe and or vandalize school property. Both challenges resulted in millions of views on TikTok, and both saw their questionable content eventually removed from the format. This is why we can't have nice things, people. Ow, that hurt! Speaking of nice things, check out the size of this fancy pants super yacht that turned heads and garnered clicks when it was squeezed through a town's tiny inland canals in Holland. The 308-foot behemoth vessel was one of many to use the route to go from shipyard to sea trials with very little room to spare. An Alabama sheriff's deputy's viral fame became solid as a rock, all because he looks like The Rock. A lot like The Rock. After Patrol Lieutenant Eric Fields went viral thanks to a TikTok video, the real Rock, Dwayne Johnson, took to Twitter, thanking Fields for his service and inviting him someday for a drink and to swap rock stories. Marine researchers became starstruck during an undersea exploration when they spotted the real-life versions of SpongeBob SquarePants and his buddy Patrick Star side by side on the ocean floor. An image of the iconic duo was tweeted by an expert who promptly killed everyone's buzz by speculating that the star was likely preparing to devour the sponge.
But the Marines are gonna help us.
Our last story went viral for all the right reasons. Car riders whose vehicle became stuck in D.C. area floodwaters witnessed the true meaning of military might and heroism as a busload of uniformed Marines marched through the flood to help push them to safety.
This is the most American thing ever.
Over 4 million views later, the moment perfectly encapsulates the turbulence and togetherness of 2021.
Thank you.
I'm Jeremy Roth.
What a year.
What a year. And someone had to say, I'm not a cat.
That's still my favorite one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
We need to get something viral going here.
Well, for the right reasons, maybe.
well,
that can be a double-edged sword.
Let's think about that.
Okay, we'll workshop it for 2022.
Well, looking back at the year gone by is always fun. It gets you into the holiday spirit.
As do the sounds of the seasons. We'll bring you some of those when Live at 4 continues.
like a cliffhanger.
But this is the Nissan sales event ad.
Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 14 models.
Better bring that home for the holidays.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get $100 on every new line. Call or go online.
When the hands that do the fixing need fixing. When the hands that do the caring need caring. That's a job for O'Keeffe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream and guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keeffe's for healthy feet.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call now or go online for your free information kit from Physicians Mutual.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Guys, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction, Peak Performance for Men has a natural solution that can help you today. That's right. Stop wasting money on pill after pill that just masks your ED. Fix it for good. We can make the difference. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
USA, this is Stephanie.
Hi, this is Robert. I'd like to get up to 30% off my auto insurance with Safe Pilot.
I can help you with that. What's your member number?
87.
It should be between 5 and 12 digits.
Busted. This is Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski. I'm not a member.
Mr. Gronkowski, USAA is for the military community and their families. That's what makes us special.
Oh, but I'm special.
USAA, it's still only for the military community.
This might look like a cliffhanger.
But this is the Nissan sales event ad.
Save up to $42.62 on select models.
Better bring that home for the holidays.
A few delays for us right now, especially eastbound on the Beltline and 151 southbound up towards Sun Prairie. One of the lanes closed right now due to an accident. This is just north of the Atwood area. For Janesville and Rock County right now, no major delays. In fact, the interstate does look nice and smooth for us this evening. From the Beltline to Janesville, 26 minutes, 17 minutes to get from Middleton to Sauk City, and downtown to Sun Prairie, 21 minutes this evening. That's a quick look at traffic.
All right, thanks, Dana. If you really want to get into the holiday spirit, head to the Dyker Heights neighborhood of Brooklyn, New York. Well, this Christmas tradition took off in the aftermath of the attacks of 9/11. In the intervening 2 decades, the mostly residential neighborhood has found itself...
It looks presidential.
It does, it sure does. Oh, where were we at? It's a pit stop for New York holiday tourism. Nearly every house in the neighborhood is lit up to some extent, some more than others. Residents welcome visitors with open arms, sharing the spirit of the holiday.
That is amazing.
It is, and like
every
you said,
house, look at that.
Presidential in the residential.
Some of them are.
Oh, one of the joys of this time of year is the sounds of the season.
And we welcome back a familiar musician to Live at 4, Jared Stallmacher, the director of music at Good Shepherd Lutheran Church in Madison.
He and some fellow musicians will be with us over the next few days with pieces that reflect the upcoming holiday.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
This year, don't just get ready, get holiday ready. And the only place to start is at your local Ford dealer. Get the Ford SUV that's perfect for your family's holiday traditions. Ford Explorer, Escape, or Bronco Sport with our best offers of the season. Inventory is arriving daily, so see your Ford dealer today and get holiday ready. Now get a Ford Edge with 0% financing for 60 months, plus $1,500 bonus cash. Only at your local Ford dealer.
In a recent clinical study, patients using Salonpas patch reported reductions in pain severity, using less or a lot less oral pain medicines, and improved quality of life. That's why we recommend Salonpas. It's good medicine.
I'm a reporter with the New York Times.
Hold it like this?
Yeah.
I love finding out things that other people don't want me to know.
I just wanted to say, find yourself in these situations and see who you are.
And that's just part of the bargain.
Happy holidays from our Dwellings family to yours.
Happy holidays.
News 3 Now's Call for Action team advocates for you. Getting through when you can't.
We hear comments like, oh, thank you for listening. Nobody cared.
Asking the right questions.
Your customers are so frustrated. You hope to make that right.
And getting results.
They sent a water heater the next day after you told me you made the call.
When you're getting nowhere, we have the team and the resources to get answers. Call for Action, only on News 3 Now. We're taking action for you.
All right, my Santa's in the right spot now, guys. Friday night into Saturday. We have some rain chances for Christmas Eve on Friday. A little mix for Saturday, though it looks like a dwindling chance to have anything coming down on Christmas Day. For next week, seasonally cold temperatures, and by the end of next week, we'll be moving on into 2022 with a chance for some light snow creeping in for New Year's Eve on Friday.
It's amazing. Another year. All right, Dan. Another year. Tomorrow on Live at 4, we'll get the latest COVID and holiday travel updates from CBS travel editor Peter Greenberg.
And it's more Sounds of the Season from Good Shepherd Lutheran in Madison.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy a furnace. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase a furnace and an air conditioner at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
It's time to take your sleep to the next level with a new Tempur-Pedic mattress from Steinhafels. Tempur-Pedic mattresses actively adapt to your body's pressure points, giving you a more personal sleep experience than ever before. Queen Tempur-Pedic mattresses start at $22.99. Plus, get $300 in Steinhafels cash with a Tempur-Pedic mattress set purchase. Upgrade your sleep with a Tempur Ergo Smart Base that automatically adjusts to snoring, giving you a great night's sleep. Relax. It's Steinhafels.
Entresto is the #1 heart failure brand prescribed by cardiologists and has helped over 1 million people. It was proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto.
It's time to spread game. The Harlem Globetrotters are coming with an all-new tour. 4 quarters of big plays, ankle-breaking moves, and ball-handling wizardry. Do they dunk? Do they dunk? See the stars rattle the rim in the all-new in-game dunk contest. This is the team everyone can cheer for. The Spread Game Tour is coming. Don't miss the Globetrotters playing in Madison on January 2nd. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com.
If a nurse is what you want to be, let Herzing University make it possible in lots of different ways. Whether you're planning to become a nurse for the first time or take your nursing career to the next level, Herzing offers learning options and a choice of nursing pathways, all with personal care and support. We'll even waive your enrollment fee. Be exactly the nurse you want to be.
I'm possible at Herzing. I'm possible at Herzing.
I'm possible at Herzing.
I'm possible at Herzing.
Call or click today.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy a furnace. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase a furnace and an air conditioner at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
On today's Final Touch, you may be rushing around finishing up those last-minute holiday chores.
But it's nothing like one certain guy we know who calls Lapland home. Santa Claus is hard at work preparing for his global gift-giving trip in snow-covered Lapland on the edge of the Arctic Circle. As with last year, his task has been made more challenging by the pandemic. Luckily for everyone, St. Nick has been granted key worker status, so there'll be no need for any elf isolation. Get it? Instead of self.
There we go.
Okay.
Yep.
At the time of year, the sun doesn't rise on Santa's village until around 11 in the morning, but that does not stop Santa and his trusty elves busily making their final preparations for Christmas Eve. With Santa's list almost complete, it's now possible to say whether children have been naughty or nice during 2021. We're happy to report Santa says, quote, "I think people have been very good in 2021, especially the children," end quote. With all the letters read and presents packed, Santa heads to the snow-covered forest to meet his trusty reindeer, Rudolph, getting ready for the big night. Boy, can that be any more picturesque?
It is beautiful.
Yeah. All right, that's our time for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.